Thank you for listening on a Friday. It's time now for the Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort Weekly Report, and we have Andrew joining us first. Andrew, how are you, sir?
Good. Good morning, John. How are you today?
I am fantastic. Let's talk about some fun stuff you guys have coming up out at Grand Falls. There's an Elevate Your Space promotion. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, Elevate Your Space is a drawing we're doing on Sundays. Next one is this Sunday coming up March 10th, and again on the 24th and the 31st from 1 to 5. We're calling people up. We're having them stick their hand in a barrel, pull in an envelope, and they can win anywhere from $25 in free slot play to our three biggest prizes are Ashley Furniture gift cards, $1,500, $1,000, and $500.
Nice.
And you can use those at the Ashley Home Store, at South Dakota Furniture Mart, and Unclaimed Freight Furniture.
Very
and
cool.
any Ashley Home Store in North Dakota or Iowa.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and that's for any Resort Club member. So as you always like to tell your listeners, John, anytime, whenever you come here and you play, make sure you get a Resort Club card. You have to have it in a machine to be a part of any of our drawings. So you just put it in the machine, or if you're playing a table game, you have it swiped with the shift supervisor who oversees the games, and then you're eligible.
And the nice thing is there's no cost to join the Resort Club. And as a matter of fact, not only is there no cost, you get all kinds of perks and points and cool stuff. So it's a great thing to do if you're going to Grand Falls. When you walk in the front door, just turn to the right and you'll see a spot over there that says Resort Club. Get signed up for that. And they should also sign up for the Text Club because there's kind of a cool thing going on right now for that as well.
Yes. This month's Text Club, actually, we're running it through April 30th, so you have time to sign up. But if you text Falls to 217777, you'll be entered to win 2 tickets to Howie Mandel on May 18th and a $100 gift certificate to Ruthie's Steak and Seafood. So it's a whole little date night package for you.
That is awesome.
You get to see a top-tier comedian and get some top-tier food while you're at it.
And Ruthie's is one of my favorite places to eat. Anytime we go out there, we have an amazing experience. It's always so great. So that's a really cool way to get to do that. And you get to go see Howie Mandel, which is going to be awesome. And it couldn't be easier. You just text the word Falls to the number 217777. And again, Andrew, there's a lot of great stuff going on there. We'll chat with you again next week. Let's talk to Walker right now about we've got some entertainment that's been doing very, very well. Ticket sales are really well. Next week, we've got Joe D. Messina, and you said there are 0 seats left for that now.
We are officially at 0 seats left. And I know we've kind of been sold out on this for a while, but it's 0.
Yeah.
We are at 0.
And you haven't added onto the building, so there's no extra tickets.
Sadly not. We would love if that happened, but there's no guarantees.
Yeah. So then the next thing I see on my schedule here is Nick Swardson. Is that right?
Yes. Nick Swardson's coming out here on Saturday, April 13th. He is very close to a sellout as well. We only have 10 available tickets, mostly single tickets on our seat map. So if you are wanting to see him, I would get those sooner rather than later. Absolutely.
Today would be a great day to do that. And then as we turn the page, we've got another very funny comic, Howie Mandel, that's going to be in the house in May.
Exactly. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but with Howie coming, May, hang on a second. Let me start over. Okay. With Howie coming on Saturday, May 18th, he is still selling tickets now. We're getting up there. We still have some available as well for those who still want to see him. So again, we can also have the Text Club coming up with the certificate and the 2 Howie tickets. So definitely go try to get their free tickets there. Otherwise, if you don't win that, you can go out to our website at grandfallscasinoresort.com and buy tickets out there under Howie as well.
And you've got a big concert announcement that's coming up in like a week, right?
Correct. Next week, Wednesday, we're announcing a brand new show. So you will hear this on next week, Friday's show, actually. So
nice.
Super excited to have you guys find out what that is. I also do want to bring up one other thing. We do have an event coming up on April 27th called Empower Her.
Oh, yeah.
It's our women's expo at Grand Falls Casino. It's on from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is free admission. You can just walk in and see the vendors that we have. And it's all about women-owned businesses coming out to Grand Falls and enjoying time and more networking opportunities with other women in business. So we're awesome. Super excited to have this. Is our first ever time doing this, so we're excited to have this going on as well.
Very, very cool. I'm excited. A lot of great stuff happening at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. If you're not currently following them on social media, I encourage you to do that. Walker, Andrew, we'll talk to you guys next week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort weekly report, and you can catch this podcast, the podcast version of this, at SiouxFallsPodcast.com. All right. I'm going to